Hi, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Go Figure. I'm your host, Jeff. And I received a question recently from James in Scranton, Pennsylvania. James asked, what was the first professional wrestling toy line to reach the United States? Well, James in Scranton, you're in luck. I have an answer for you, and that would be the Remco toy line, appearing in the early 1980s. The Remco Toy Company started much earlier, though, making toys in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. By the 80s, it was making wrestling figures. 1990s weren't so kind. It started slowing down, and ultimately by 2000, it was out of business. But I have an item from that collection. This is a two-pack. Rick Martel and Baron von Raschke. This particular series and the Remco toy line is still highly regarded amongst collectors, mainly because for a number of reasons. One reason is because of the age of it is the first. Because of that, many of the professional wrestlers that we grew up with that are Hall of Famers today, this is the figure line that they received their rookie wrestling figure in. Also, you'll see there's a lot of detail in these figures. Those that were played with out of the package, they tended to lose their accessories over time. But here, being in the package, we have Rick Martel with his white wrestling coat. We have the Baron here with his red wrestling robe. And on the back, we have some of the other items in the collection. Here I have the wrestling ring, championship belt, some of the thumb wrestlers. All of those will be featured in future episodes. Now, Rick Martel would later go on to wrestling fame in the World Wrestling Federation as one half of the WWF Tag Team Champion Strike Force with Tito Santana. He also happened to be the AWA Heavyweight Champion for a period in the 1980s. Over here, we have Baron von Raschke. I met the Baron. He's 80 years old today. I met him in 1993. He looked 80 then. I still wouldn't have messed with him. He was a collegiate wrestler at the University of Nebraska. And his move that he liked to finish his matches with was the claw. Before he would apply it, he would do something like this. He also liked to finish his wrestling interviews by saying, "That's all the people need to know." So, also what's unique a little bit about this particular toy line, and it really was ahead of its time, was the way that it was marketed. You see two wrestlers here. The Remco toy line actually had 3-packs. This was somewhat unique because later wrestling toy lines only sold figures singularly. But it makes a lot of sense when you really think about it, because what does a wrestler need? Well, it needs another wrestler to compete against. And that's what this particular toy line offered. So, if you like what you saw, I'd encourage you to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you didn't, I just got 2 words for you. Later, dudes. Thanks for watching.